Hey everyone, I am Sean, and I will discuss the major problems with Finland's population environment, as well as my regenerative strategy to increase Finland's success and sustainability. This is the population pyramid of Finland in 2010. You'll notice that the baby boomer generation is the largest population. Also, I believe the smallest dip is due to emigration as well as social attributes like education and family planning. The number one place Finnish people emigrate to is Switzerland due to the lack of immigration policy. The growth rate is 0.5%, and the total population is 5.6 million people. There are two environmental issues I would like to address. The first is rainwater and ice melting combined with phosphorus and nitrogen in the animal feces start to cling to the groundwater and contaminate rivers, as well as important aquifers. Also, there are high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus in the Baltic Sea. These issues need to be addressed. Along those lines, eutrophication takes place in the Baltic Sea. Eutrophication is where high amounts of plant life strip away the oxygen from the rest of the ecosystem and animal life. This leads to an unhealthy fish market for Finland, and the only way to get rid of this is create balance in those ecosystems by getting rid of some of the algae bloom. The population has a major impact on how Finland maintains their environment as well as their economy. The next generation will be a vital factor to Finland's development. The working class, ages 30 to 70, will eventually retire, and there needs to be someone who has skills to make sure Finland does well economically. There also needs someone to make sure that they can grow crops, sell markets, or do other important jobs to keep Finland's economy intact. The future is up to us. With that in mind, there also needs to be policy in place to maintain a majority of the positive water quality. Someone needs to take action to make sure their neighbors don't pollute as well. I believe Finland should put higher taxes on fish or other goods so that other countries will be incentivized to diminish their amount of pollution. But, however, turning pages, they have been doing very well environmentally. On the Environmental Performance Index, Finland ranks number 1 out of 180 countries. However, they rank 18th overall in water treatment. If Finland pollutes more, their overall ranking will go down, and the wealth of the country will as well. Technology that can be used in Finland is the sea bin. The sea bin was created by two Australian surfers. It was designed to suck up trash or oil floating nearby. With a few modifications, it could also get rid of algae blooms. The device is planned to be used in 2020, and they estimate they can clean the entire Pacific Ocean in 10 years. Implementing this in the Baltic Sea will help the wildlife and keep Finland's fish markets busy. We need to take action and focus our efforts on recycling plastics and improving the overall water quality so we can develop as a society, and Finland needs to help their neighbors as well. Finland is the most literate country, and they place education very high. However, if you look in the circle graph, you'll notice that they have very bad job security. The age 15 to 24 group, according to stat.fi, is 20.2% unemployed, while the total population is 9.4% unemployed. They need to find more jobs for others, as well as make sure they have better job security so they can develop as a country. Also on that note, emigration was 300,000 people in 2015, and the net migration was 12,441 people, which is the lowest it's been in 9 years. I believe a factor to that is income taxes. In Switzerland, it was 26%. In Finland, it's 52.96%. Creating some policies that make Finland more attractive for living in could be a way to bring people back to Finland and have them live there long term. I grabbed this image from forestindustries.fi. This describes the goals of recycling raw materials. They also want to improve water use efficiency and achieve systematic reductions in wastewater load, reduce wastewaters by 10% by 2020, and reduce landfill waste by 30% as well. These ideas in mind means Finland is on the right path. They also need to make sure they can find employees and find cash crops to grow. Overall, Finland has a lot of work to do to ensure their development as a country, and these are the factors that can be in place. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and have a great day.